Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Moving Back series. My name is Della, also known as Natural Ghana Girl, and today I have a special guest with me. I have Aleta. Aleta, I have been asking you for this interview for the longest time, right?
Yeah, all praises.
Finally, we get to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, what I'd like to ask you is, are you Ghanaian?
I am not.
I
am Hebrew.
You are Hebrew?
Yes.
Okay. That's an interesting response. Okay, no, that's good, right?
Yeah, well, I can be American. That's what people expect me to say. But if I say I'm an African American, I am calling myself two continents.
Right.
And I am human.
Right.
If I say I'm black, I am calling myself a color.
Right.
So my nationality is Hebrew. I'm the chosen seed of the Most High. The people in the book is us. So that's who I am.
I like that. That's confidence. I love it. Love it.
We're the true children of Israel.
Yeah, okay. So, you're in Ghana. How did you find your way to Ghana? How did that happen?
So 16 years ago, I came here with a study abroad program while I was in college.
Okay.
And I stayed about 10 days. And I knew then that I would live here. Like I would just
really?
I was like, I'm coming back. I really didn't want to leave, but I had to finish school. And so I didn't know it would take me 15 years, because I've been here almost 2 years now.
Okay.
And so 15 years later, 2020, I just packed up everything, sold everything, gave away everything, and took 40 days. I booked my flight ticket for 40 days out and just came to Ghana. I said, this is the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, had you been to any of the other African countries?
No.
You hadn't. So it was just Ghana, and you felt comfortable.
Yes,
and
I just felt welcome. I felt like I was at home. I knew this was real land of opportunity, and I wanted to acquire land. I wanted some of the opportunity we were afforded. Before our curses started to hit or whatever, as far as being a nation of people. And so, I wanted to get some of that kingdom that's on earth. And so this is like my heaven. Like,
wow. Okay.
Now, it ain't all glitz and glory, but I'm making it work.
Yeah. No, that's good. Okay, so you're here. How do you have connections here? Before you came, did you have connections here?
No, I do now, but no, I just trust in the Most High. I knew this was where I was supposed to be, and I started slowly looking on things like YouTubers like yourself, just to see what people before me had did. And I ran across a couple in which I can't remember their name, but they had kind of did the same thing, like just kind of dropped everything. They were like a family of like 6 though.
Wow.
And so I kind of went by, their small blueprint.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I started making connections within that 40 days that I had until my flight left. Wow. And the Most High, because this is ordained and in alignment with His will, I started to get the housing and like transportation and even I mainly wanted land. And so that opportunity, I got that in the first 40 days of looking for stuff.
Really?
Yeah, that did it. Now, I mean, it's something different, but yes, I got a really good connection with a guy who had connections with land, and he actually had a membership thing he was doing, kind of like a co-op program.
Okay.
And being a part of it, he allowed you to stay up to 3 weeks at the institute to kind of get your feet wet. I only needed 5 days, and I found me a 3-bedroom house, and
okay, so
the Most High is not me.
When I first met you, you were a lot. Now I definitely know you're a lot, right? Okay, so you're like nothing holds you back. You're just, if you see an opportunity, I can tell you're just gonna go for it. Like you have no ties to anything. You're just gonna make it happen, right?
Yeah. If he tells me this is the direction, then it's not my place to say how. It's just my place to do my part, and He'll figure out the how. And so, I don't have a fear as it pertains to this average lifestyle. The only thing I fear is the Most High. And so I am very, very, very rich. So money is not an issue. Housing would never be an issue. Food would never be an issue because of who I serve and being a law keeper basically all the desires of my heart, as long as they were in line with the law, I will get them. Yeah. And so no, I don't fear anything. Even now, I just went and got my hair retwisted in a random apartment. But the guy, he's a celebrity guy. He comes in from Nigeria, but this is like his setup. But then it's like other guys start coming in. I'm like, wow, if I was a fearful person, I would be thinking like I'm the only female here. Like, but no, it's the energy. You know, you just have to give out the right spirit. And because of that attunement that I have, I can feel when I'm in danger, or if I'm not in the right space, or you know. And sometimes even I will miss an opportunity, like I will get sick.
Right, I get
or
you.
I will be stuck in traffic.
Yes,
so yeah,
it won't happen.
I am covered.
Okay, so how did you, when you were coming, did you save up like a bulk sum of money in order to do it? No, because that's most people's fear when they come here. They're like, oh my gosh, I need to save up before I can come. But you pretty much just decided that I'm going to go. How did that happen?
I used my pandemic money.
Okay.
So they paid me for a pandemic. They said, hey, there's a virus here. I want to give you some money for it. And I said, wow, I want that money. And so I had literally recently had been fired from my job because I come from the industry of modeling and acting. And so when I decided I didn't want the limelight anymore, I wanted to just do what the Most High's will was for my life. I sat down that career and I just kind of took a break. In that break, I kind of became like a manager of Walmart because I was bored. And so, but I was like so free. Felt good, no hair and makeup, no pictures, lights, no like, you know, call time, none of that. So I felt so amazing after 15 years of being in that industry to be a customer service manager at Walmart. I was like amazed like that I felt so good doing that job or whatever. I guess there's just a little bit of normalcy that I could get. I was happy with it. But then the pandemic struck. Right before that, I was actually fired because of too many absences. And my absences was because I have really bad menstruals, if you will. And so I couldn't control it. Anyways, 2 weeks after, I got unemployment. And then 2 weeks after that, they increased it and increased it more. And then they gave us stimulus. And so I just literally just saved everything. I didn't even know this happened in February. I didn't know by October I will be here. I just started saving everything, you know, and not really stressing. By October, I was like, okay, I think I'm done with America. And when I say done, I mean I won't even visit America.
Really? Like you're just like, no.
Right. I've been here 1 year and 8 months straight, and so I plan to be here.
You don't feel the need to like go back shopping, nothing like that?
No.
Friends, family?
No, because my job as a pioneer is to increase it's to break generational curses. And so in order for me to properly do that, I have to show my family the way. If I'm going back and forth, they think it's an option. It's not an option. You need to leave America. And so to visit me, they will have to get a visa, a passport. So that is a life-changing process because some of my family don't have that. And so I want to push them to get to the level of traveling overseas and outside of their country. And so, I don't miss anything there except for white cheddar Cheez-Its. You guys want to bring me that out. But other than that, I have everything I need in the almost 2 years I've been here. I have found a way to get the things that I missed or maybe replaced it. And then for the most part, all natural now, so I don't even need any of the products that I was using before. So it's just a totally different lifestyle for me now. Like I want to be off of the grid entirely.
Okay. So when you decided that you were coming here, what was your family's reaction? How were they?
Well, I come from international runway modeling, and so I have been.
Your family, really?
No, me.
Just you.
So they're used to me going somewhere and being somewhere. Paris, London, Brazil, Mexico, wherever. Even relocating. I have lived in Las Vegas. I have lived in New York, Atlanta. You know, for 4 years, 2 years, different times. So they are used to me just saying I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What I don't think they are ready for is the fact that I will not return. So I think that's starting to dawn on them now because now people are buying land and they are getting their passports together. And even now, just to say they will come and visit is a milestone for my family.
Yeah.
So eventually we'll get them to say, I'm staying.
Yeah. We hope so.
We definitely do.
So I just want to ask you, because you've touched on modeling. I know some people will say, yeah, I used to be a model. But I mean, just looking at your physique, I just already know that you're a model. Like, you got the height and everything. Like, how far did you go with that?
I didn't go as far as like, you know, a Tyra Banks or whatever, like the Naomi Campbells.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a 9-to-5 for the last 10 years before relocating here. I've been able to sustain myself from that career.
Wow.
I opened up a modeling school in which I teach young girls how to not only rip the runway, but to have proper etiquette, proper hygiene, and things like that. And so I had a school in Atlanta and in New York. So I would travel back and forth when I my own shows.
Yeah.
And so between modeling, and I also was known for like hosting a lot of events, so the open mic nights, the showcases, things like that. Between that field, I was able to be in magazines that you can go on Walmart and Walgreens and pick up, or the billboards. I was on that. I did a lot of movies, Hidden Figures, you know, Love and Hip Hop.
You in Hidden Figures?
Yeah.
What? Really?
I was chasing like this limelight.
I understand.
I literally didn't know my role, and even in the field, although I did a lot for this black young girl from Illinois, I wasn't getting paid the same as my counterparts.
Right.
Because they always had a quota to reach. So I was that token black girl that went to London. But say, for example, Hidden Figures. I got paid $600 for the entire filming.
Wow.
And I did over 60 hours. So I didn't have like proper representation to kind of get me the money I deserved. And I didn't know any better either. So I learned a lot in the industry. I definitely met a lot of people, and I grew up in the industry. So I was able to like mature, you know, kind of be a lady.
No, but that's okay, because I feel like sometimes it's our experiences that we have up to a certain point that help shape us into the person that we're going to become, and the things that we need. It's not necessarily monetary every single time. So I can understand what you're saying.
That is a very wicked industry as well, which is the reason why people are asking me to bring my modeling school here to Ghana. And I will, when the Most High show me how to package it, because I do not want to push being nude, sex sales. I do not want to push that type of image to the world anymore. I want our women to cover up.
So you're a different person now.
And so I want to like be a different. I want people to be proud of me for a different reason. And so, you know, I don't. And I didn't succeed to the level that I could have, because I definitely had the skill and the talent and the drive, but you have to, you know, sleep with the producer. You gotta like, you know, have an exchange. And even before I knew who I was entirely, I wouldn't do that. And so my friends were advancing because of, and I won't even say friends, I'll say my counterparts and my peers, they were advancing because they were willing to kind of do certain things that I wasn't.
I get
so, the Most High was even covering me in that industry as well.
Wow. Okay. So you've been here like a year and 8 months now. Has Ghana lived up to your expectations?
Ghana is just, this is a loaded question. Like, seriously. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, oh my God. Okay, so it has lived up to my expectation as it pertains to affordable land. I own land now. I was able to start my business, a few businesses actually, from the ground up, because the resources and materials are much more affordable here, i.e. shea butter and black soap or whatever, coconut oil. And so because of the market here, it afforded me the opportunity to be able to kind of sustain myself here, and I appreciate that. And also, if we were to compare things like my rent, which is paid for 2 years, that is something unheard of in America. Like, you will never have your rent paid for 2 years. I don't even think rich people do that.
You can't, no.
But it was forced. It was like they would. So because of that, I have this freedom I don't know. Like, I never knew what it meant to not have rent over here. And so that kind of helped me. But I want to also go to the other side of things where we are overcharged, and they only show Americans in the light of Beyonce or Jay-Z. So we all have that type of money.
Yeah,
which is absolutely ridiculous.
I get you.
And so that's a bit annoying, especially because I live here now, so I know how much bananas cost.
Yeah.
And so it's like I know how much your Uber is. Like, don't try to. I know what the Trocho is. I know how much is the Pragia. Like I'm not new to this, and so even if they're familiar with me, they still try it.
Yeah.
And so that could be quite annoying.
Yeah.
I have to have a bit more patience with the Ghanaians because of they just don't have that urgency. I'll say.
Yeah.
It's not.
I get you.
Yeah, they don't have critical thinking ability. And this is not shame to them. It is. We're just in different time frames. Like we just grew up and were raised differently, and so.
I like how you've put that.
Yeah, I can say, oh, they don't do this, that's wrong, that's bad. But in my experience, all actuality, I have literally been able to humble myself. Like I have been able to garner patience. And I have worked on my kindness because of these people, like because they have tested me in that manner in which I failed initially. Like I was frustrated all the time, because the English is even surface. And so when you realize that the English is not, it's not a great comprehension, you have to kind of like slow down. And so in 1 month, in 1 year and 8 months, instead of saying, they do this, they do that, I hate this, I hate that, I have chosen to look at myself and to see how I can still have peace in this country amongst the Ghanaians, and be one or whatever. Find a way to kind of bridge that gap between I'll say the Hebrew, because I don't say I'm African American, between the Hebrew and the African. I want to bridge that gap where we're helping each other, where you see, you show me that I am moving too fast, I am talking too fast, and I slow down to get a proper understanding. And because of that, I've been able to, like I said, work on my kindness, work on my patience, and hopefully I am showing them how to kind of be on top of things and be more professional, be timely, have order. And so it's a give and take thing, and I really think it's just how we look at it, because I've heard a lot of complaints here. I just choose to focus on the opposite.
So I think what you've just said is actually a really beautiful thing, because a lot of people come here and they like want to change everything. It should be done this way, it should be done that, you can't, and then they get so frustrated and then they feel like, I can't live here, it's just not for me. You cannot move to Ghana and try to change people. You have to learn how to adapt within the culture. So what you're saying is absolutely perfect. I love that.
Even if you were going to change it, you would have to be a part of it first. It's hard to just come here and say, I said no pepper. That's my thing. I don't like spicy food. Because this is me when I first got here. I clearly said no pepper. Like, what do you not understand? Do you know pepper? Pepper is spicy. I said no spicy. And so when you realize that from their point, they're giving you food with no seasoning. And they don't want to do that. So if they do a little bit, they meant well. You just have to look at it
I get you. That's actually really, really nice. Okay. So one of the things I admire about you is the fact that you moved to Ghana and you don't like Accra.
No.
Even as you walked through the door today, you were like, I just can't wait to get home.
Oh my God.
So where do you live?
I live in Elmina.
Right.
Which is right outside of Cape Coast. And I have land about 45 minutes from that area. So my goal is to be sustainably off of the grid. Accra is the opposite of what the goal is. Accra is New York in the making. It is LA, Las Vegas in the making. If I wanted Accra, I would stay home. I would stay in the US. The traffic, the fast pacedness, the attitudes, the spirit. It is so draining here. I don't even have to do anything but take a car ride from my hotel to here, and I will, because I am practicing keeping my shalom, which is my peace. I'm okay now. I can deal with this, but I still get day and be like, oh my God, I'm going home today. Thank you. But I deal with it a little bit better. But it's so draining. Like it takes everything out of me. When I go home, I need a week to recuperate from here. When I'm in Elmina, my day starts at 5 a.m. and I go to bed at 10 p.m. or I'm in bed by 10 p.m. When I am in Cape Coast, I am up to 12 to 1 a.m. I am sleeping to 9 a.m. It is so different. I don't even know what to call it. And then when I go home, I have to recoup. Like I have to go home. I'm gonna be up to midnight because it's like, I don't know, my body is on a different clock or something, and I have to get back to my routine, which is like so annoying.
Wow.
So, yeah, so energies are real, and there's a lot of it here. There's so many energies, and so with my land, I'm going to eventually drill a borehole.
Okay.
Which means I don't have a water bill for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a solar panel system in place, which means I don't have light bill or electricity bill for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I have started working on my garden and nourishing fruit trees right on my porch in my apartment. So eventually I'll even like eat off the land. And so that is the goal. I cannot get there from here. And you can't heal from here. I needed a lot of healing too. Like America brainwashed us, colonized us, stole our land, stole our language, stole our hierarchy, stole our family structure, stole our understanding and knowledge of who we are, took our book from us. That Bible is not a religious thing, it's a history book. They took it and did whatever to it. And I needed to heal from that. And I can't do that in the pride. Like, I just cannot.
But let me just ask you this. So you say you live in Cape Coast. Now, most people's fear about living that far away from Accra is that it's boring. There'll be nothing to do. Is that the case?
I guess it depends on what you desire. It's not the case for me because I'm always busy with my businesses, which I want to talk about, and my land. And then we're in the last days, so we should be prepping food. We should be learning how to can foods and reserve, food, and studying the scriptures and praying. Like it's really time out for partying, drinking, smoking, clubbing. And so for me personally, because of I desire the new kingdom to come, I am not bored. But it do get times where you just kind of miss maybe your family, or for me personally, sometimes I want a significant other. Hey y'all. But other than that, no. I try to just keep myself occupied. I believe in my rest. And the businesses take a lot of my time too.
So
and every now and again, I come to Accra to come.
You do. I know she does. It's true. So tell me about your business. How do you make money while you're in Ghana?
When I first got here, the first business I started was called Motherland Essentials, and basically it's an all-natural product brand. So I'm a certified formulator, and so I specialize in bar soaps, body washes, shower gels, face washes, deodorants, mosquito repellents, lip balms, body butters, and I think that's it in the skincare department, but I'm going into the home care department where I have candles and air fresheners and incense and dish soap and laundry detergent. And so I have a Motherland Essentials is just to push the all-natural products, and then I sell powders like neem powder, moringa powder, ginger, and mango. Just to get the natural benefits from the leaf, and making it into a powder preserve the life of.
So you do these from the leaf yourself?
Not myself. I have a third party with this particular one. Everything else I do myself.
Wow.
I do by hand. I have a 2-bedroom apartment. I turned my second bedroom into a lab, and I turned my dining room into an office.
Wow.
And so,
you're focused then.
I'm maximizing my space. And, in the next 3 years, the goal is no debt, no overhead, no loans. And so when I thought about having land, having garden, having a borehole, having electricity, I thought like, wow, in the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to be good. What would you pay for it? And so I said, well, you still need deodorant. You're still going to need to wash your hair. You're still going to need to take a shower. They're
essentials.
So I said, no, I'm going to learn to make my own. So I went to school in Ghana. I got trained as a formulator in Ghana. I'm still in school. I have another 3-week course that starts today. And so, the goal is no overhead, no debt, no loans.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then the other ones is, I started a t-shirt company, which is called Serenity. And so if you need t-shirts, if you want to put your logo on them, or if you want to design or something, I can put it on you. And I can ship by the masses. I can produce in bulk. And I also have my own in which I created a template. I created logos. And so you can buy shirts that I make too.
And then ship to America?
I ship to America. I ship everywhere. And then the last business was Consultations, which is my most important one. I won't say most important one because having all natural products is definitely important. But my goal is to get our people to wake up and come here and buy land. So with Ghana Consultations, I can sell them land. I have up to 5,000 acres available in the Cebu area. Also, I can I do consultations. So if
Right.
you're not sure, if you want to pick my brain on something, if you want to ask 1,000 of questions, then you can cash out $50 to Aleta 144K, and we can get you a consultation in place, and we can start the process of you owning land. And not only will I give you a consultation and make you very comfortable with your relocation here, but even if you can't relocate, I can help do everything for you.
Right.
So when we're done with our consultation, not only are you going to be knowledgeable about what you're getting into, but I'm going to tell you what I offer, which is the construction king, the borehole, the bulldozer, you know, the fence your land to get your electricity. I can start your garden for you, things like that. And so you don't have to be here to make money here. So even if you want to do an Airbnb or a restaurant, I'm the person, you know, and if you want me to look into stuff, maybe you think you're being scammed and you want me to go look into it. But I'm going to get your indenture, I'm going to get your plot certificate, I'm going to make sure the land is surveyed, I'm going to make sure it's allocated to the right person, it hasn't been sold 1,000 times over. And so, yeah, I'm your girl on the ground.
You're like an all-in-one package, right?
I'm a one-stop shop.
Well, you definitely sold yourself on camera, that's for sure, right? That's awesome. I love it. So where can people find your products if they want to buy and stuff like that?
Right now, you can go to social media, Instagram or Facebook. You have ITS Motherland Essentials. On Facebook, it's just Motherland Essentials. On Instagram for Ghana Consultations is Ghana_consultations. The same with Facebook. And then Serenity is on Facebook too, but it's Serenity with a T-E-E. Like a t-shirt. And so yeah, I'm working on the website. You know, I had a lot of things that went wrong, and I'm just back and forth with that. But eventually, by the end of the year, not only will the website be ready, but my products will be FDA approved. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah,
that's
so my
amazing.
shampoos, everything. I'm just amazing.
Oh, that's really good. I'm really proud of you.
I'm proud of
You're working hard.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't have anything to fall back on. America is not an option. So I have to come here and focus and get disciplined and figure this out. So that's why fun, entertainment is not at the top of the list.
I get
like if I was having fun, I would be back in America trying to make money, then come back and forth and doing all that. No, the Most High has allowed me to discipline myself and to really hone in on what I need to do so he can do his part. And the fun is gonna come. I mean, I'm living a lifestyle nobody in my family have ever owned land. So I'm breaking generational curses. That's very fun. I make my own products. I don't go to a Walmart or whatever to do that. I cook my own foods in which I can pick the greens from the garden. That's fun to me. Like, so I'm just at a different stage in life right now. Like, so yeah.
That's beautiful. I really like that. Well, guys, we've said a lot in this interview. I love it. I've really enjoyed speaking to you. Got a lot of knowledge. Oh, that's okay. No problem. I'm going to put all your details into the description box as well. So anyone that wants to like to buy your product or to support you or whatever can definitely find you on your socials. You also have a YouTube channel which you didn't even mention, right?
I'm working on it. Aleta Yasharella. Yasharella means Israel in Hebrew, and so I'm just representing who I am truly. And she'll put that down too, because Yasharella can be a bit hard to spell.
I'll put it.
But Aleta Yasharella, show me some love, y'all. I'm just getting started.
Definitely.
You know, I'm gonna get there though.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come back and interview her because I know her journey.
For sure, I'm down for that. So thank you so much for speaking to me today. So guys, you can definitely head over, subscribe to her channel, and don't forget you can also subscribe to mine if you haven't done already. So please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment and share this video. Until next time, I am out. Nutsi Papa.